Hello everybody, how we doing, My name is Quantic Flux, and today we're going to be checking out a game called Cards of Prophecy. This is a demo, and it's very interesting. Spoiler alert, I accidentally recorded the first video I made on this one without audio, without game audio specifically. So we're going to go in with a second impressions. The game is a lot of fun. I had a great time with it during my first recording, and I will explain to the best of my ability how to play. It's a very interesting mix of tower defense and deck builder, and it's got very clear inspirations from like Yu-Gi-Oh! And Dragon Ball Z. I think the dev might voice this character, the tower that you're supposed to be defending, and also I'm pretty sure the dev voiced the trailer, which is very silly, and you should definitely check it out. We're going to go in on the samurai mode. It's not the classic mode. It seems like it's a little bit harder, but you scale faster. But let's see what we can do here. There is a shop that you can use that uses in-game currency. It doesn't use real-life money, which is fun. So it's got like a gacha mechanic to it. It's got trading card inspiration. And as you get more cards from the shop, you can level up the cards that you have to make them stronger. We're going to look at the map here. The game has a very interesting mechanic where you choose from 3 different bundles when you start the game, and that's what you start with. But throughout the match, you're going to be getting more cards to your deck, and you really want to try and match them to the terrain that you see here. So this is going to be Inferno. Do we have Inferno? We don't. That's rough. I'm going to redraw Beast/Inferno. Okay. We're going to grab that because when you put down cards on matching terrain, they get more damage and more range. Unfortunately, this is a direct reference to Pot of Greed. We have a dog character named Charlie, by the way. He is a samurai right now because of the mode that we took, I should say. Why can't I use you? There you go. Inferno Incursion. Increase the fireball size by 10%. Give 20 damage to fireball. Permanently also draw a fireball. Holy crap. We're going to put down a dragon here. And we're going to start the wave by expanding the map. Like I said, it looks like this zone is mostly Inferno, which is interesting because the first time I played, it was mostly Beast. So I'm familiar with the Beast cards. I've not seen the Inferno cards, really. Plant Baby Dragon. On summon, gain 1 health for each 2 dragons on the field. No thank you. I'm going to try and get Inferno stuff. That's unfortunate. Your next 3 cards this wave gain effect. Give 2 damage permanently to future skeletons. Bishop Knight. Interesting. By the way, the art is done by various different artists, and I think it's very cute for the most part. And then there's some like very silly stuff as well. On summon, give 5% base to every dragon. Also draw a dragon. Red Baby Dragon, get out of here, buddy. Our hand is kind of butt cheeks, to be honest with you. And also, we have too many cards. I'm going to start the wave and fireball someone for 150 freaking damage. That's a lot of damage. By the way, you have to get to wave 35. I failed in my first recording. I got to wave 30 and then died horribly. Every 10 enemies you kill, by the way, you get more. You get more mana. 1 more mana, specifically. I'm going to take damage, which is... Never mind. Which is really bad for the first freaking zone. We're going to permanently keep on 2 times mode. I found, by the way... Stonk, spend all your mana left. Gain it at the start of next wave is very good. More baby dragons, though. The cards that you put down do not go away. They're still in your deck. So I did not realize that for half my first run. Good to know, though. I keep making sure that I'm actually recording the sound because I messed up last time and it's scary.
You can't draw a card you don't have in your deck.
I see. I don't have any more dragons. That's okay. I was just putting them down to get the dragon down. You can reload your entire hand for 8 energy. By the way, at the end of every wave, in the normal mode, you get 2 extra max mana, and then you refill 2 max mana on your next wave. This mode gives you 3, so you're scaling faster. We're just going to send it. The attacking noises get very quiet when you're zoomed out, which is interesting, but also I don't think that I like it because you can barely hear unless you're zoomed in, and I really don't want to zoom in. I like being able to see everything.
Snap lizards on the
We can make some beast tiles, but I have to be honest with you, I don't really care. Do 5% base damage to every monster in the field sounds great. Got too many cards. I don't have any more dragons in my deck, but that's okay.
You can't draw a card you don't have in your deck.
That's fine, man. We're going to want to reload soon, but it's very expensive to do so at the moment, so let's hold off for now. Let's play that. Our hand is trash. I don't want my beasts, to be honest with you.
Remember how to use spells, you know?
Another fireball seems good. So I'll take it. And then honestly, I don't want you. Hit me with another salamander. They're not great, but they're not terrible. Put one right here. We'll save our fireball. Okay, we found a dead end, which is very close to our man, which is a little scary. So we're going to want to surround this with
My deck has no
units.
pathetic cards.
Direct Yu-Gi-Oh reference. Love it. While on the field, +1 damage each time you use a fireball. Sick. Pay 5 health, gain 1 damage for each dragon on the field. No, thank you. Gain 1 health for every 2 dragons on the field. No, thank you.
Hey, remember you can draw cards by
You're very
pressing the draw
expensive.
button.
Every 5 wave, there's going to be a boss. They all have unique effects. Use 20% less damage from undead cards. Luckily, I don't have any, but man, that would be devastating if I did. Wow. We're going to play this.
Inferno incursion.
Got our fireballs ready to go. I'm going to draw a card. Good. I don't think I have any dragons to draw.
We don't have that card in our
Correct.
deck.
Correct, I do not. Let's expand this area because you're real close to my boss man. Undead slime. Bring it on, loser. Where you spawned from, dude? Seems like a lot of enemies. I'm going to nuke you. Get obliterated. Okay, we can afford our red ray next turn.
Stand a hit.
Gain 8 of your maximum mana. From now on, monsters costing 12 or less will trigger its effect twice. That seems real busted for the red baby dragons, dude. When you would die, heal to 50 and freeze all enemies. Who cares? Give me the minor repeat. This covers a good amount of area. And I really don't want the beast cards. If we could start removing them, that'd be great. Starts with -20 less, 20% less base life. Gain 5% base life every 5 seconds. Wow, that's not good. Seems pretty bad. I have to kill him fast. Got some waves to plan for that, but it is scary because like all of our creatures are centered around our man, which means he's going to have time to walk. Oop.
My deck has no pathetic cards.
My deck has no pathetic cards. Our deck does have pathetic cards that I don't want, though. I regret. I very much regret. Okay, hit me with this. We are going to... We're going to draw our dragon. And also give 5% base to every dragon. Twice, I assume. Probably. I'll put you right here.
We don't have that card in our deck.
You coward. You liar. I clearly do. Don't really need to do that. But I will. Okay, this is a trash hand.
My mana's ready to go.
I don't really want to draw cards because I don't know what happens when you have too many in your hand.
Inferno incursion.
Seems like we're having a final time.
I do remember how to use spells, you know?
Another red ray seems great. And I will use him immediately. Our fireball is getting kind of busted, man. That I do not want you. We still only have seen one dead end. We got a fireball that I'm gonna obliterate everything over here with. Holy crap. Use our Pot of Greed, which is actually a dog head. Next turn, I might redraw all this crap.
We get sick.
Red Baby Dragon's still pretty good, but outside of him, trash. Another Red Baby Dragon. I'll take it, I guess. Okay, Salamander time. You hate to see it. I'm going to put some of you
don't have in your deck.
out over in this direction.
You can't draw a card you don't have in your deck.
All right, I get it, man. Calm down.
Step up Inferno.
Okay. That all seems fine. Would love to get down my red ray. Nowhere near the amount of mana required to do so. Go this way. Hail Rupted Salamander. Where you spawned from, dude? This is a good area. Well, there's rocks in the way. I don't think you can remove stuff from the terrain, unfortunately. But this is still a pretty decent area to put down units since it's going to cover like several paths. You're getting really close to my man. I'm going to die? Oh my god. Ow, ow. Holy crap, is he going to die for real? Seems like a large possibility. I will say, in the video that I scrapped because I didn't have audio, I got a thing after a wave that let me sacrifice all of my health to get 1% damage per health I sacrificed. So we got like a 155% damage boost. Pretty cool. We have a 10% probability of choosing an augment instead of a card at the end of each wave. Oh my god. That's disgusting. After using a spell, give 1% damage to monsters in the field that cost 24 or less. I don't care. Okay, give me my red man. We need to have the ability to help our commander if he gets in trouble, which he clearly did.
You can't draw a card you don't have in your deck.
I will say I did not take damage this early last time, so I have concerns that I am bad. King Rat, very tanky.
I'm feeling wild.
You know what I think the problem is? Our units are more expensive than they were in the beast deck. We had crabs that cost 12 that drew us bats, so I was getting like a ton more creatures in that deck than I am in this one. I'm gonna die. I'm for sure gonna die, man. I'm gonna redraw all this if I can. I can't. Unfortunate. I guess in that case I'll put down a bat. Fusion. Let's fuse some freaking cards, man.
It's fusion time.
It's fusion time. Defenders of the Naga. Give 50 damage to the fireball permanently. Also give 30% base damage to every Inferno. Okay. What if I combine you with a Salamander? Same guy. Okay. What if I combine you with a bat? Chinese Dragon. Gain 3 damage for each Inferno on the field. No. Inferno Bat. With 20% base damage to every bat and salamander on the field. No. Did I try... What? Did I not try a certain combination? I think I've tried everybody at this point, but maybe not. I think I've tried everybody at this point. So let me combine you two to get a Defenders of the Naga. You seem pretty good.
Fusion summon a monster.
Extreme range. Holy crap, you were not kidding. Seems like a great spot for you. And honestly, the rest of you are trash and I don't want you. So I probably will summon some stuff and then reload. At a nature area, not to be confused with the beast area, which is a very similar color. There's like a strong possibility I die. It's a good hand if I can actually use it. You're getting very close to me. I'm gonna do this because I'm scared. Okay, if we could get another Defenders of the Naga down, we're gonna be sitting pretty, I think. Oh my goodness, a Destroy Every Obstacle? I did not know this was a card. Seems good. I'm gonna destroy every obstacle. And then we're gonna put down you here. Seems great. And we will end our turn. You've activated my trap card, you freaking idiot. Do you have an AoE attack? You do, you have a splash attack. Wow, busted. I'm gonna use this because I'm getting nervous. Yeah, just getting more dragons down sounds good. Draw cards until your hand is full. That seems insanely strong for 2. Holy crap. It's a King Rat wave. I hate that. Very scared of that, to be honest with you. Not a good hand, that is for sure.
We don't have that card in our deck.
Boost this man. There's a crab. I upgraded the crab, by the way. If you get from your collection enough cards to, the more times you draw a card, the more EXP they get, and then you can upgrade them. For the crab, it reduced the cost by 1 and added like 3 damage or something. Wasn't substantial, but it was fine. Okay, so now the bat has significantly larger range. We might be able to get another bat out before we die horribly. King Rat. Not too stoked about you, King Rat. I just realized I don't have a bat in my hand. I don't know what I was thinking. King Rat's over here. I think we're dead. I think we're super dead, man. King Rat has a lot of health, brother. Focus him, please. Hurry. Oh my god. Holy, squeaked out another wave. Gain health each time you use a card or summon a monster. I have to. Add the fusion card to your deck is so good. I can't do it though. I need health. I need health bad, dude. Okay. It's good. I would love to reload. I do not want this crab. Okay, we found another dead end. Horrible that we have 2 dead ends over here, but I guess that means we can buff this zone pretty confidently, even though it seems like most of the shit is coming from this direction. I hope we can get up to 8 so I can reload this turn, since you can only do it once per turn. I mean, it seems to be going pretty well. I will say the Defenders of the Naga are doing, like, all the work. That is not a good hand. It's a really bad hand. Oh, we hit our thing. In 25 mana, the first time you use 8 cards each wave. Give 100 damage permanently to Fireball. Increase its size by 50%. What the hell? Okay. I don't really need this stuff, to be honest with you.
Brilliant.
Or dragon.
Card, you must first have it in your deck.
I guess I'll play a crab. I guess I'll play a bat. I guess I'll play another bat. It's our little nature zone, or a beast zone, I should say. Buff everybody. Okay, and then... Then we can fireball if we need to, and if we don't need to, we can draw more cards. I think the more things we have coming from this side, the better, because we can reinforce the side to go crazy. Wow, that's a lot of... Wow! Wow! Okay. That seems pretty good. And hell, I'll play it again. Okay. Another one? Sure. I'll do that. Destroy obstacles. Seems good for right there. I don't want any, yeah. Next time you summon a monster this wave, summon a copy of it nearby. That seems real strong when we get our Nagas. Or even right now with our red rays. Wish I had my Nagas in my hand, but that's fine. Okay. And then ideally I'll destroy these obstacles. I don't know if I can hit all three, but preferably I would be able to do that. I think just extending it so that they come from even further down this way seems like a good plan. It gives us time to deal with the stuff up here, so our dudes don't all have to focus on stuff. 15% base to every bat. There's only 3, man. It's kind of a huge waste. All right, good. We remove some obstacles, and we'd love that for us. Is the dragon worth playing, or should I reload? I don't think I'm going to kill enough things to get enough mana to reload, so I guess I don't have to worry about that.
I do remember how to use spells, you know.
I barely have spells in my deck, man. Greed is just an incredibly strong spell. On the other hand, Inferno Incursion is dumb. Oh, this is delete a card. Get rid of bats. I don't need them. Cards with plus 50% base life. Scary. Don't like it. Reload. 110 damage, huh? I mean, that's getting to be a lot, my friend. Okay. Keep going this way. It's going to be a big problem for us when they inevitably connect. We really want them to take forever coming around. I'm going to nuke this man as soon as he shows up. There you are. Sir, you and all your friends, prepare to be destroyed. Oh my god. One-shot him. Holy. Alright, that's pretty strong, I'd say. You're still alive? What happened? Oh god. Wow, our towers are very weak compared to our fireballs, huh? Alright guys, hurry up. Thank you. Add 2 random epic or legendary neutral spells to your deck. Sounds fun. Magic Reverb. This way, if your next spell triggers its effects twice, only applies to spells that trigger their effects immediately after use. Over 9,000. That's definitely a Dragon Ball reference. Dragon Ball Z, specifically. 100% damage to... base damage to monsters on the field costing 15 or less. Okay. That's a lot of base damage.
You can't draw a card you don't have in your deck.
I would love to use Magic Reverb and then over 9,000. which we can afford to do next wave.
Draw that card. You must first have it in your deck. Inferno incursion.
Crap. Crap, I don't care. Don't want you. Okay, next turn we're going... Wait, 6... Yeah, we have enough. We're going to do a magic reverb and then over 9,000. What does Skeleton Necromancer do? First time this boss would die, revive it with 50% life instead. Hate that. I got one last time that I was not paying attention to, and it said every time you cast a spell, it gets 20% more health. That one was the first damage I took. It was pretty bad. Keep extending the wave so it doesn't connect over here. We hit a dead end, which means we're going to have to start expanding somewhere else. We got our fireball in case of emergency. We got a second fireball. You might as well use it. Destroy everything. I just don't want these cards. I don't want them. All right. Everybody hurry up, please. Realistically, I probably should have played this just so I could draw more cards and not waste my mana, but it's fine. End of the wave, draw cards until your hand is full is so gross. This is the thing I was saying earlier. Upon pick, pay life until you have 1 health and give base damage to every monster in the field equal to the amount of life you paid. I did that last time when I had like 156 health. It was crazy. I'd rather just always have a full hand, though. It seems busted. We're going to magic reverb. We're going to over 9,000. I think if I'm not mistaken, I think that just gave me 200% base damage on all my dudes, which is just outrageous. Okay, we desperately need to not get this square. It's going to be a big problem when we have to choose that one. I will say, now I kind of have to play this garbage card that I don't want to play. Play it over here. Bat, I just don't care. I guess I'll toss you right here. Poor Bat's doing its best. Next wave is, or the next boss is in 2 waves. I'll cast this to save us some time, and also because then I can draw more cards.
Tonight, lizards on the menu.
No to all this. Another salamander I don't really want. No, thank you. Another magic reverb. Honestly, pretty good. Another Naga goes crazy. Destroy obstacles in this area. Holy. And then I think that I would like to get a red ray down. So let's spawn some more dudes. The path is going crazy now. I know there's an upgrade that says whenever you kill 7 guys instead of 10, you get mana, which is pretty cool. These are getting awfully close to my man. The more Naga we have, the better, because these guys both do a ton of damage and also, importantly, have splash damage, which is kind of huge. I don't think I wasn't paying much attention to the tower types last time, but I don't think I had any splash damage from the beast towers. Not that I saw, at least. Delete a card, bat. I should have deleted the card that buff bats instead, because I desperately do not need that. Ooh, the dragon. Draw 2 cards. I don't need any of this. Reverb it. Reload. What does... Hold on. What did this say? Only applies to spells that trigger their effects immediately after use. But probably doesn't apply to duplication. Which means I wasted it. I guess I can buff the stupid bats. It is a boss. I'll play that and then hope that I can get up to 12. And if I can't, I'll try and get up to 8. And if I can't, then it's a problem. Then it's not great. Okay, we connected over here. Yikes. Skeleton Necromancer, bring it on, nerd. Seems to be going okay so far. I will say he's getting pretty close considering that he revives. Yeah, we might die. No, we're fine. He didn't even do damage to us. We're going to be able to kill enough things to get our red baby dragon. The answer is maybe. Yes. Huge. Yeah, so that only worked once. Gain 10 health per round seems disgusting. This wave obstacle oblivion costs 0. Also add 2 copies. No. 10 health per round seems really great. Sure. Womp, 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 womp. The music in this game is very good, by the way. It's over 9,000! He did it. Okay. This card could not be any less valuable for us since we draw up to our max hand every time. I just don't see myself getting enough mana to make use of this in the middle of a wave. But I am going to play it to get rid of it. Otherwise, it's going to be in my hand forever. Not a good hand. Fireball! Bomb, 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 bomb. You might as well play another fireball since you know you're going to draw more. Boom, 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 boom. I might as well play this since I don't want it in my hand. Fusion. You don't have many different creatures, I will say. Cannot get the same fusion twice. Fair enough. Why do you fuse into yourself, sir? Okay. I have a lot of the same creatures. Chinese Dragon's pretty good. Womp, 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 womp. I feel like I've looked at all of these before, and they seem to fuse into the same couple monsters since I don't have much variety in my build. This guy is crazy. I had him on my last run. But also, I don't really want him. Sure.
Fusion! Ha!
Right. Dragon Ball reference. It's Dragon Ball Z more specifically. You have long range, but it's not like insanely long range. It's just long range. I think that most of our trash is coming from the right-hand side. So let's do something like this. And then let's shore up. Wow. Shore up the left-hand side a little bit. That was a good freaking set of cards. KO Erupted Bacterium is annoying as hell. Every 6 seconds he gets immunity. I think this is the guy that killed me last time, if I'm not mistaken. They seem to be randomized because I'm pretty sure I died on wave 30. Dead end. Weenie, 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 weenie. So far, so good. Kinda. I know a little scary over here, so I'm gonna do that. Fireball is not maintaining the level of DPS I would like it to. Seems to be falling off a bit. These cards are trash and I don't want them, so I might actively reload. We've not seen our good cards in quite a while. Add a Salamander Cure card. Salamander card to your deck. Cards will have 30% base damage applied to already summoned monsters. Add more fusions. I don't really need fusions. From now on, cards costing 15 or less will gain 50% base damage applied to already summoned monsters. We do have a lot of cards that cost less than 15. I'd say all of our cards, except for this guy and this guy and that guy, are less than that amount. Hit me with the Magic Reverb. Hit me with Inferno Incursion. Bing, bang, boom. We will turn this garbage red. We will play a man here. And then start stacking some dudes over here. Okay. Got our Chinese dragon. I am dreading when we're going to have to connect these over here. It's going to be not good. And then since we draw our entire freaking full hand anyways, you probably want to use all your damn fireballs. Although on the other hand, I kind of want to save one for the boss wave, which is next. Probably should have saved both, if I'm being honest. Seems to be fine. Yeah, we're having a fine old time over here. We're going to waste a lot of mana, unfortunately. In fact, I'm going to draw some cards. By some cards, apparently I meant one. One card. Lead a card. This, for sure. Scary. Don't like it. Toss that man there. We're going to put out this guy here. We're going to put down a little dragon man right here. And we're going to destroy some obstacles. Oh, I don't know. This doesn't matter at all. Right here is where we're going to destroy some obstacles. Okay. I have concerns, but hopefully it will be fine. We got a lot of health, to be fair. All right, here we go. Oh no, another dead end. That's real bad news. Means we're gonna have to connect our frickin' thing. Is that the last? I think that's the oh, down here. Okay, I'm gonna put it off for as long as possible. Where is the man? There he is. Gotta make sure my timing's perfect, or else I'm gonna waste my fireball. All right, we'll wait one more time. Send it. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. That man has way too much health. There's no freaking shot. We're so unbelievably dead. He's a ranged man. I found that out the hard way last time. Okay, good. We didn't take any damage for him. That's insane. Another fireball. Don't mind if I do. We'll say the damage is not keeping up. Okay, huge. 20% base damage to every monster in the field the first time you use 8 cards each wave. I don't think I used that many cards. The first time you use a card each wave, gain health equal to half the cost. Fun pick. Change the attribute. I don't want to do that at all. That's crazy. Bosses now deal 70% less damage. You have any energy left at the end of the wave? Increase every monster's base. Oh my god! Sounds great. Wah, 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 wah. Music's going freaking nutty mode, dude. Okay, huge. And then we'll just summon a monster to buy a mother and your own, and you'll be sold. Who cares? You heal your enemies or your allies. That's not great. It is a dead end. Crap, we have to connect. I hate that. that's bad. That's not good. Hopefully it turns out to not be a problem, but if you guys can attack from over here, that would be a big freaking deal. I don't know if I've seen any normal enemies have range attacks, though, to be fair. I think I've only seen the one boss that had range. I like that our excess mana is now getting used to increase our damage since we're going to draw all of our cards anyways. It's like a real good benefit. All right. We are doing a murder. Going pretty well, I'd say. Would like you guys to hurry the hell up. Rats have like a ton of health compared to the other monsters.
I do remember how to use spells.
Okay. Lead a card. Absolutely Savage Roar. Get the hell out of my deck. Womp, 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 womp. Holy crap. Put down a salamander here. Magic reverb. It's over 9,000. Oh yeah, brother. And then I just want to reload. Not a good hand. Not a good hand at all. Might reload again next turn. Send it. Is this the last spot? No, I can expand over this way now. I might as well just expand here, though. That was not a good idea. I thought it was going to be a dead end. We absolutely need to make some things over here. I have concerns. This hand sucks, man. This hand sucks ass. Holy. Oh, you guys are being very slow. Do it at the 4 times speed. I think we just reload this hand, man. We save our mana to get the base damage increase, and we reload, because this is trash. This is a trash hand. The dragon could be okay, I guess.
I'm riding this waves like a water type.
Pick a card. Pick a card, any card. Brute force, there's no reason not to have it.
Brute force. Greed.
Might as well greed. Might as well brute force. Might as well play a dragon. Might as well over 9,000. It's over 9,000! Okay. This is also not a very good hand, to be honest with you. Is it the only spot I can expand from now? No, there's one over here. Wow, we're doing a lot of damage now. Holy crap. We're kind of busted. It's every 2%, so technically this is worth doing. Or it's every 2 mana gives you 1%. So that was more economical. This hand is like freaking terrible though. Crab, go away. Battle bee time. I can double fireball, seems good. Okay, I tell you what, let's cover over here a little bit, but also cover our boss man. And then we could potentially double fireball on the boss, which would be nice. I have to imagine it would work, right? Keep an eye out for boss man so we can double fireball his ass. Giant battle bee. Prepare to be destroyed. Where are you, giant battle bee? I will destroy you. There you are. You're so dead. You and all your friends. Okay, that did no damage. Oh, God. It's fine. My guys got it. My dudes are going crazy. Just play this Garbo to get rid of it, man. Sure. Stop drawing cards. I mean, I got farther than I did last time.
I'm riding this wave like a water type.
Tell monsters for times. I don't care about any of this. Double the damage to the first card you summon each wave. No, thanks. Don't want another salamander, but most of my deck is Inferno cards, so it's just like 30% more damage. Seems good. Time you summon a monster this wave, do some crazy things. Wah, 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 wah. I would love to save that for my Naga, though. It do be over 9,000. You ain't wrong. Stop. You gotta stop. You gotta stop drawing cards, dude. It's too many cards. It's gonna give me a fireball. Who are you? Giant Angry Mushroom. Summon 2 other copies of this boss. When this boss dies, all other enemies are fully healed. We're so dead. We're so unbelievably dead. Destroy some obstacles. Surely there's obstacles that are blocking me. Kind of over here. Obstacle Oblivion. Okay, that all seems fine. Hit me with a Go. Okay, there's a dead end. I'm going to save my duplication for my Naga. Because we never freaking draw our Naga. I'd like to have it. I'm going to use my Fireball now. Over here. That did nothing. Oh my god. Fireball has been outscaled. I will say, though, our guys are doing crazy damage at this point. This is an insane buff to our damage as well. Lead a card. The dragons give 5% damage to every dragon every time you freaking play one, though. I don't want to delete any of these. You're terrible. Get out of here. Okay. You are not what I want. Guess it's over 9,000 time.
9,000!
Toss down you. Seems fine. And then send it. Another dead end. Dude, our damage is so crazy. It's a lot. Does that thing that we got apply to our dragons? Our tiny ass dragons are doing the most damage. I guess with all the over 9,000s, that makes a lot of sense. The Naga's doing surprisingly small amounts of damage. Wow. I guess to be fair, there's way less Nagas, though. Not really a fair comparison. Can I see where's the thing? No. 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 Spend all your mana left, gain at the start of the next wave? No. Draw a card that costs 25 or more. Okay. Where's the thing? Where's the thing that gives us damage at the end of every wave? This. Use every monster's base. I feel like that might mean that it has to be on the field already. There's our Naga, finally. It's crazy how long that took. Okay, that's huge. Okay. Seems fine. Run wave 33 out of 35, huh? Oops, like, what happened? Oh no, did the game crash? Okay, okay. Whew, I accidentally clicked out and then it like froze and then it came back. Scary, didn't like that. I think you have to cast the fireball to get it out of your hand so you draw something else. It just does no damage, man. Its only use now at this point is in buffing the red rays, I guess. You guys must have, like, just ridiculous damage at this point. 196 damage, huh? Fusion, I don't know if we can even use, man. I guess we have the Chinese dragon now, to be fair. Where are you? Is that you? It is. Nothing. Nothing doing, unfortunately. Sad. You're killing me, dude. Crab? I don't want an Inferno Bat. I really don't. I think it's crappy. But probably the bat is going to turn into an Inferno bat. The only bright side is that the Inferno bat is going to get buffed by the over 9,000. Okay. We got no freaking cards in our deck. You just keep kind of putting things near the man because we're getting real close to the end of the game.
I'm feeling wild.
You definitely want to brute force it because it's more cost effective than our augment. Music has stopped. Wow, we healed up to 254, huh? And to think that I thought we were going to lose at several points throughout this run. The damage is definitely not retroactive that we get at the end of each wave. I guess that's probably a good thing because that would be real insanely busted. I mean, I'm just not concerned. There's going to be 3 bosses, and every time one dies, they heal the other ones up to full. So that is a little scary. Give all dragons 35 base damage? My goodness, where were you the entire frickin' run? Bosses ascended, only not available in demo. Only one ascended boss appears per game. If you defeat this wave, you'll add the boss card to your collection. This boss gains an extra 20% life this wave. What the hell? That's so cool. That's awesome. I wish that was in the demo. That's very cool, man. Magic reverb is so dumb. I should definitely put down dragons before doing that. How do I know who is a dragon? Is it just if they have it in their name, or it's like, are you a dragon? Seem like a rayfish maybe, so probably not. Okay. Well, I'm going to play the dragon, because I'm about to buff the shit out of these dragons. You're definitely a dragon. Salamander? I don't think you're a dragon. But I'll buff you anyways. And then you're going to go off twice, give all dragons like 70% damage. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Okay. Big bucks, no ammies. Wish me luck. Here we go. Final wave. Not even a little bit worried. I'm gonna die. Hello, giant angry mushroom. ×3. Wow, you move very silly. We'll slow it down for the final battle at least. I think we saved the fireball for when everything's closer together. We'll say now's a good time, actually, because there you go. He's going to heal everybody when he dies. He did do that. That is true. It did happen. Might be worth drawing cards. It wasn't. It wasn't at all. Another fireball, though. I'm happy to see that. Mushroom Man is over here. He's about to die and heal everybody, I think. He did, in fact, die and heal everybody. Where's last Mushroom? He's right here. You fireball just everything. Like so. Are we gonna win, dude? I also just noticed that our max mana has been 80 for like quite a while. I guess you max out at 80. Who knew? We've done it. I'm not even a little bit concerned now. We definitely won. And that's huge. Love that for me. Get out of here, nerds. He's the best there ever was. He's disgusting. He's a freaking wizard that's a tower as well. Hell yeah, dude. We did it. Victory.
I am the great magician.
Hell yeah, brother. Most used card, 30 red dragons, huh? He did it. Wow. What's that? 1 million freaking damage? Did 1,500,000 damage? Holy crap, dude. I got 290 something for my loss. Just the victory alone was worth 1,000. Dude, you're taking so long to add up. And this doesn't scroll like at all. Okay, there you go. You have to click on it. That is so crazy an amount. My goodness. I got, again, like 294 for my loss earlier. What the hell? All right. This loading screen scared me last time. I thought I crashed. It just takes a little bit. The longer the way, the harder to kill, huh? Good to know. Unfortunately, the shop only lets you do one freaking booster pack in the demo. You hate to see it. I wanted that dopamine. I will show you how the level up system works, though. I got more crabs. I got more... what a sentence, by the way. I got more crabs. I got more gamma fish. I got more stingrays. So the way this works is when you draw more copies, you're able to level up the creature a certain amount of time. For the crab that I got, it lowered the cost by 1 and did some increased damage. It looks like it does not do the cost lowering for the stingray, unfortunately. We did draw a singular new card, which we saw like a bunch of times in the run, and I just didn't mention it, I don't think. Ooh, you increase some of the effects too. Okay, that's pretty good, man. Where's the new card that we drew? It's not a monster. It's a good point, me. It was a spell. It was like a pay health spell that I didn't really care about. It was this. Soul Sacrifice. For your next card, pay the cost in health instead of mana. It seems like there's a variety of different decks you can play. I wish we had seen more fusion, because it seems like there's a decent number of them in here. And I gotta say, very cool game. I had a great time with it. The boss cards, we just learned how that worked. I guess you can add them to your deck. That's very cool. You fight a harder version. I think that's a neat way to do the game. Apparently Charlie's can be in your deck, huh? I had no idea. Don't know how to get them. That's very fun, though. Very cool game. I had a great time with it. So much so that I recorded it twice. And it's just a fantastic game. I can't wait to see the full release. I hope that there's more cards in the full version. It seems like there's a decent number of them, but more is always better, if you ask me. You do run into a dangerous dyssynergy, though, because it seems like you can get any card from any pack once you choose your first 2 packs. So a lot of them are, like, for example, this guy. He gains 1 attack for every stingray. A lot of them buff up archetypes of cards. So I guess the more cards you add, the more likely you are to not get a synergy that you want. But I feel like you should still have more cards, and you should add cards every so often as you support the game more. And then just give the players an option to, like, I don't know, every few waves, turn off a batch of cards, just like how you can remove cards every few waves. Maybe say, like, okay, I don't want to see beast type cards anymore. Something like that, I think, would go a long way to making the game even more replayable. Although I do think it seems like there's a good amount of replayability, even in the demo itself, because you have different base types that you can mess around with for now. It does seem like there's even more cards to unlock. I think we've seen maybe half of them in the demo, at least. Looks like there's another... Never mind. Maybe it's like two-thirds that we've seen for monsters. For spells, we've probably seen like half. Barely saw any fusions. We haven't got any boss cards, and no Charlies either. Anyways, I'll stop yapping now. I think the game is very fun. It's a neat game. It's very charming. I'm pretty sure the dev is the person that voiced this tower and also the trailer, and they just bring a charming aesthetic to the game. You could tell that they're passionate about it, and I think that's just very fun and charming, and it makes me want to support the dev, which I encourage you to do as well. I will put a link in the description to the Steam store page. While you're there, download the demo, play it, let me know what you think. If you get really busted, let me know. I'd be happy to hear how you did it. And yeah, we did make it a wave 30 on the first run. And if you would like to support the dev, the best way to do so is by wishlisting the game. That's true of any game on Steam. It especially helps indie games. When you wishlist games, it pushes them in the Steam algorithm. It shows that this game is worth looking at. Steam shows it off more. So the absolute best way to support an indie dev before their game releases is by wishlisting the game. So I encourage you to do so. And if you'd like to support me, the best way to do that is by watching the videos I put out. Put out a new one every single day in my Check It Out series, which you just watched, where I check out a new, usually indie, usually roguelike game. I'd be happy to have you subscribed. And also, just watching the videos helps out a ton with the Steam algorithm. The longer you watch it, the better. And it just shows the the algorithm that the content's worth watching and worth pushing to a wider audience. Another great way to support the channel, if you've already heard me say this, that means you've watched for a long time in this specific video, so thank you for doing that. But another great way to support the channel is by liking and or commenting. The channel's small enough that any amount of engagement really does help a ton. So if you want to go the extra mile, likes and comments are always appreciated. Thank you again for watching. I truly do appreciate your time, and I hope I see you in the next one. Take care, everybody. See you next time. Bye-bye.